What's the story you've never been able to tell anyone? The night I accidentally catfished my own boyfriend and discovered he was planning to propose. This happened 2 years ago, but I've never told anyone because it's honestly too embarrassing and sweet at the same time. My boyfriend Jake and I had been together for 3 years, and I'd been dropping hints about engagement rings for months. Not subtle hints either, I'd literally int rings and send them to him, drag him past jewelry stores and make comments about our friends' engagements, but Jake seemed completely oblivious, which was starting to make me insecure. Maybe he wasn't ready, maybe he didn't see a future with me one night. I was feeling particularly insecure and decided to do something incredibly stupid. I created a fake Instagram account with photos I found online of a girl who looked nothing like me. Burnt blonde, blue eyes, completely different style. My plan was to see if Jake would respond to flirting from another girl. I know, it was toxic and ridiculous, but I was in my feelings and not thinking clearly. I started by liking a few of his really into landscape photography and would post these gorgeous sunset photos from his weekend hikes. To my relief, he didn't respond to the comments or follow back, but then I noticed he'd posted a story from a jewelry store downtown. My heart started racing. Was he actually ring shopping in my fake account? Personing is someone getting engaged soon? Some generic response instead. Jake replied immediately for months, just trying to find the perfect ring for the most amazing girl in the world. He was planning to propose, but also he was telling a complete stranger about it instead of giving me any hints. Then it got a year. I even got a second job on weekends to afford the ring she deserves. She keeps dropping hints, but I want to surprise her. Completely happy tears because he was planning this elaborate proposal, but also guilt tears because I was violating his privacy in the worst way. But then Jake sent another message that made me want to disappear. Nervous. She thinks I'm not serious about us. She's been acting weird lately, like she's insecure about something. I just want everything to be perfect when me being insecure about him not proposing. He'd noticed my weird behavior and was worried about it while secretly planning the exact thing I was worried he wasn't planning. I immediately deleted the fake account and spent the next 3 weeks being the most loving, supportive girlfriend ever, trying to make up for my temporary insanity without being able to explain why. 2 months later, Jake proposed during a sunset hike at our favorite spot. The ring was absolutely perfect, clearly chosen with so much thought and love. When he gave his speech about how he'd been planning it for months and working extra jobs to afford it, I started crying so hard he thought something was wrong. I've never told him about the fake account, and I never will, but sometimes when he talks about how he was nervous, I was losing interest around that time. I just hug him a little tighter and feel grateful that even my worst moments led me to discover how much he truly loves me. The moral of the story: sometimes the most toxic thing you can do accidentally becomes the most reassuring thing that ever happened to you. But also, don't catfish your boyfriend, just communicate like a normal person.